Hey y'all, welcome back.
Hey, hello from Kansas.
Yeah.
In this episode of On the Road with Grammy Kay, we are traveling through Kansas. We're going to make a couple stops here and then head on to Blue Ox Towing in Pender, Nebraska, the makers of our tow bar that we pull the Jeep with. So that should be interesting.
So come along.
So we stopped for the night at the Wellington KOA in Wellington, Kansas.
Yeah, we've been here once before on our way back from Iowa, or?
Right, back from Iowa a few years back. And it's a nice little KOA, easy in and out. Pull through sites.
30-50 amp, full hookup.
Yep, and a clean laundry room, so we took advantage of that.
Yep, got some laundry done.
So we're about to get back on the road. One of the interesting things we're doing in this leg of the trip is we're not really planning that far ahead. So we figured out yesterday that we would stop here, and then last night we looked ahead. Our next stop we know we're going to be at is Blue Ox in Pender, Nebraska. So we're going to stop, I think, in a city park in Belleville, Kansas for our next stop.
Yeah, looks interesting, and hopefully we get there before it fills up. I'm sure we will, but we're going to get back on the road here.
I'll show you a quick site here. There's our site. A lot of folks have already left this morning.
Yeah, there's the check-in building and a nice doggy park for Star over there.
Star loves that, don't you, Star? All right, shall we hit it?
Let's hit it.
Load them up. Hit them up. Go ahead, Star. On to the next stop.
Concordia, Kansas. Neat little town.
Yeah, it looks like there's some stuff to see here. We'll have to come back through here.
Yeah.
Looks like it's industrial and farming. Not a farming area.
It's all the lakes. This has got to be it up here.
Oh, I didn't know that. I see spots. Yep, so it looks like if I'm driving through, I
Arriving
can
at
pass it.
1920 12th Street on the right.
And the hookups are on which side?
Looks like you got to circle around.
That's what it looks like to me too.
We'll have some neighbors.
Yeah. guess we don't have water.
Yeah, it's underneath. It's just unusual.
We're gonna take Star to the Papa Park. Here.
Yeah, how cool is this? So this city park has pull-through sites with 50 amp electric and full hookups, picnic tables, a view of the lake in front of us, and a puppy park right behind us.
Yeah, that's perfect. And that's our view that you're looking at.
And what's really neat is this lake was built in the 1800s by the railroad to provide water for their steam engines and for the refrigeration units. So it's pretty darn cool. It's a city park in Belleville, Kansas. So it's Rocky Pond Recreation Area in Belleville, Kansas. Nice city park. Mile or so outside of the main town area. Very quiet. Pull-through sites, like I said, 50 amp service. If you need 30 amp, you need to bring an adapter because they actually only have 50 amp service here, but you can bring your adapter. City water. They even have potable water at the dump station, so that's pretty cool.
One other thing I want to add is all day long we have not had the AC on. That's the first day this summer that our ACs haven't run all day. I'm liking that.
Windows open.
Yeah.
We've had the windows open all day.
That's what you call 460. All windows down at 60 miles an hour.
We did have the windows down when we were going down the road.
Or open anyway.
Open. Yeah.
Windows open, yeah. Yep, they aren't down in an RV, so yeah.
Oh, and so they're all pull-through sites, and I mean they're long. We fit. I think any size rig could fit in these sites.
Wow, look at this.
This is beautiful.
Yes, it is. Man,
Oh, the property just goes under now.
Oh, maybe so.
yeah, this is nice.
And you know, just a city park. You just never know what you're gonna find.
Yeah, it's been a beautiful walk. The weather's perfect. The little park is very, very nice.
It looks like I even see a disc golf course maybe over here, at least a net or two.
Oh yeah, there sure is. And we've seen a lot of disc golf here in Kansas.
Yeah, it seems
There
to
were
be a
several.
big deal here.
Yeah, for sure. And oh, did we say only $20 for this full hookup site?
Yeah, they take check or cash.
Yeah, that's awesome. They
Iron
don't.
Ranger to pay.
Yeah, they don't take credit cards, but I mean, you know, check or cash, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
I don't know how long you can stay here. I'm not sure what the limit is, but boy, it's beautiful. We're-
And the highway that we came through on runs right through town. It doesn't. The highway doesn't bypass the town, so it was perfectly on our route.
Yeah, it's less than a mile from the major highway. So yeah, we're enjoying it.
Yeah, great find.
Cool.
Tell you what, you just never know what you're gonna find when you explore. This is pretty neat. So yeah, another great thing about this stop at the city park in Belleville, Kansas is there's a Love's just basically the next street down once you get back to 81.
Main highway, and it was going in the right direction. You know, it's on the wrong side of the road for us going north, but it was north of the street that we came off of. So yeah,
Works out perfect.
and we had a good subway, like Grammy said.
Yeah, Mom's always happy to
Turn
find a
left
subway.
onto the unpaved road.
Oh, and one thing we've noticed too There's a lot of toll roads on our path so far in Kansas, unfortunately. But
almost the whole way through Kansas, we've had to pay tolls. But she's going to give you a neat deal.
they all, like Oklahoma, Kansas also accepts our Harris County toll tag. So that's great. We can just use their well, I don't know what they call them, quick lanes or easy tag lanes, just to cruise right through, and we don't have to have a lot of change on us. So that's awesome.
Yep. So here we go to Nebraska. Hello, Nebraska!
Welcome to Nebraska.
Yeah. Third state in 3 days. We're moving on.
And after we spend the night tonight, we get to add Nebraska to our map. We hadn't had that on our map yet.
Yeah, that's exciting.
We just drove through last time. And we're greeted by corn.
Yep. The Cornhusker State. Looks like a popsicle.
It's a hot air balloon.
Or not a popsicle, but a like a lollipop that I used to have as a kid. I like the ones with all the colors.
This is a neat town. Like all the flags.
Yeah. Very patriotic. Madison County and Madison, Nebraska. We're looking for the bridges. Oh, here's one. So it appears like the campground, I guess, is right by Blue Ox.
Yeah.
Unless the GPS is taking us to the wrong place.
Turn left onto Wellington KOA.
So we're inside the Welcome Center at Blue Ox, and this place is pretty neat. They've got an area where you can sit and watch TV if you want to get out of your rig for a little bit. They've got samples of all their products around, information about the area if you want to explore while you're here, and a little snack bar, a coffee bar, and some drinks. And yeah, it's pretty nice.
Oh wow, we just had a good dinner.
Yeah, it was really good.
And delicious.
Fifth Quarter Bar and Grill, recommended by Connor over at Blue Ox. This
Yeah.
is his family's restaurant.
Yeah, his aunt and uncle, this is their restaurant, and his dad was cooking tonight. So he did a good job. Stacey and I had wings, and yeah, they were good.
And Mom had chicken strips.
And they were very good. And I found out they don't serve sugar in their tea. No one in Nebraska eats sugar, according to the waitress. So I had my first glass of unsweetened tea. Gotta admit.
She got through it.
It was good.
She got through it. So it was fun.
Yeah.
We enjoyed it. Got to watch some baseball too. So that was nice. This is downtown Pender.
Pender, Nebraska.
Yeah, neat little town. All right, so we're cooking a little dinner here tonight. We're having chicken and roasted corn on the cob. That's one of my favorites. And the key to that corn on the cob is to soak it a little bit in the sink with the husk and everything on, and then, you know, put them right on the fire or whatever you're doing, and it kind of uses the husk to help steam the corn and stuff, and then you have a little bit of that water in there, and oh, it sweetens that corn up. It's really good. It's one of my favorites. Good old chicken.
So,
Yeah, that looks good. And some
called eating, Jed.
corn on the cob. There we go.
That's what you call good eating, Jed. Crampets have come to Nebraska. Woo! Get a bit of cheese on there.
I'll go get the salads.
Okay. So Kay, Stacy, and I this morning took the tour. Friday mornings, most Friday mornings they give a tour, and here's the office here in Pender, and it was awesome. I mean, they show you how they make these products from beginning to end. It's awesome, 100% American made. You gotta love that. And man, the quality here, it's phenomenal. If you ever get a chance and you're coming through Pender and you have a Blue Ox system, you can stay in the campground for free and come take the tour. Or maybe even get your Blue Ox serviced if you want. Just give them a call ahead of time.
So our rule on our map is that we have to spend at least one night in the RV within the state before we can add it to our map. Well, we've been here in Nebraska already for 2 nights, and we're going to be spending one more on this trip. And so we are adding the Nebraska sticker.
Yay!
Yay! Filling in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right.
Yeah, and where we're staying right now is in Pender, Nebraska, and it's awesome. This is Blue Ox, and we were here. We got our hitch,
Our towbar.
towbar serviced. This is something they do for their customers if it's 8 years or less.
Yep, they do a safety inspection and service is what they call it.
Yeah, and great deal. If you're a Blue Ox customer and you're in the Pender area, they have a campground that you can stay at.
Yep, right here. The factory is
Yeah, it's
right
right.
behind us.
Yep. And
then-
free of charge here too.
Yeah, if you're a Blue Ox, you don't have to be a Blue Ox customer to stay here, but if you are a Blue Ox customer, it's absolutely free.
Yep. If you're not a Blue Ox customer, there's a charge, but it's not a
Still
lot.
not much, no.
No, and it's a neat little town. We're going to show you a little bit of stuff from the town when we went in, and we'll come back for sure.
Yeah. And like our some of the sites like you see next to us are concrete. Ours is gravel, but it's great. We have some grass. We have 30 and 50 amp service, water and sewer, full hookups.
Yeah, and it's been beautiful weather here. It rained a little bit today, but every other day has been sunny. But I mean, Stacy's even wearing blue jeans because it's kind of cool today. And Grammy even had a jacket on today. Of course, I mean, you know, that's Grammy, and that could be 75 degrees. She'd be in a jacket, but it was cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it really was cool. Today, I mean, this morning, it was probably in the lower 60s.
Felt great.
Felt really, really good.
And the campground here in Blue Ox is only about a mile from Main Street, Pender, Nebraska, where there are banks and restaurants and a nice Veterans Memorial. We're really impressed by that.
Yeah, and we're...
an Ace Hardware.
Yeah, that's right. We went to the Ace today, and I mean, and we did all these things that Stacy's talking about, but it's a neat little town. If you're ever around Pender, Nebraska, stop in. I mean, it's neat, and the people here are really friendly.
Yeah, they are.
Yep. And where are we going from here?
From here, we are going to do an overnight in Mitchell, South Dakota at a Cabela's. It'll be the first time that we will have stayed in the parking lot of a business, but we called them. Tom called them yesterday and asked about it, and they said that's no problem. Told
and
us,
there's a Walmart right across the street, so if Cabela's is full, I think the Walmart also accepts people. We would ask the manager first, and then we have a backup there in case for some reason those two things don't work. There is a campground in town.
But we wanted to try something different.
Absolutely.
And that's what this trip is all about also,
Experiences.
So, experiences and trying out different things. We had our first wildlife refuge camping experience on this trip already.
Yeah, that was really neat. Yeah.
And so, we just want to try out new things and see what it's like, experience.
And we're going to keep bringing you along, but this is where we're going to stop this one. And if you are just tuning in for the first time, we ask you to subscribe. We got a lot of vlog style videos. We're also doing videos, cooking videos, and who knows what we're going to be doing.
Park reviews in Texas and things like that. But right now we're on our big trip.
Yeah.
Where we're spending 2 months, and Grammy Kay's along with us, and we are traveling around. Got so much to see and do. Lots of national monuments and national parks and fun things like that. So hit that subscribe button so you'll be a part of the adventure.
Give us a thumbs up on this video if you liked it.
And we always look forward to y'all's comments.
Yes.
Until next time, y'all, safe travels.
And happy camping.
Bye.
Bye.